Hello, this is Atsushi on Sashiko Stitching Live. Today, I was supposed to actually get the nice camera, like desktop camera presentation for the presentation, but I didn't have a chance to open it today. So I use the iPad instead to have a better look on my clothes, uh, to have a better close looking on my stitching. And also, I will spend some time to talk about what is Sashiko in my analogy, like with my analogy to pizza, like pizza analogy, I would say. It is pretty difficult to, it is kind of difficult to define what Sashiko is, but by using some example analogies, metaphors, whatever you call it, it was not, it may make sense how Sashiko is like. So I will talk about the Sashiko analogy a little bit after I make a Sashiko stitching. I have been talking about this analogy in Japanese live streaming on Instagram. It is a little bit difficult for me to talk about Sashiko, talk about anything, while I make Sashiko in English. It's, English is my second language, so it's kind of difficult for me to do that. But I will try my best to do it today, and I hope that you're seeing the better look on this. I hope I am logging into the right account. I hope I am on the right account. Just a second, let me make sure everything is okay. If I'm not on the right account, it's kind of sad. Yes, I should be on the right account. And how do I see the comments here? Do you hear me? No, probably you don't hear me. This is the kind of check test. This is the kind of check test. Okay, perfect. Test. As I mentioned, I will talk about Sashiko analogy a little bit later, like let's say 10 minutes, 15 minutes later. I would like to get the kind of rhythm first. Sorry about that. Okay, today there are not many people watching this video right now, so I will talk about the Sashiko analogy a little bit later. I mean, right now, and I will probably finish it. I gotta make dinner. Okay, so the Sashiko analogy I was talking about, it is kind of difficult to define what Sashiko is exactly. The reason is Sashiko was actually, is very ordinary for the Japanese people. It was very common for the Japanese, especially in those living in the poor area because of the locations, I mean, geographic reasons. It was very normal for the Japanese people to do sashiko, to make fabric stronger, to repair the patches. So it was just very ordinary needlework, ordinary things to do, and therefore it didn't become the way of art. It has not become the way of art yet. So I use the Japanese miso soup as the good analogy example, but miso soup doesn't really translate to the non-Japanese people. So I was thinking what it would be the best way to do that. And the idea is the conclusion for the idea is pizza. I don't know if the pizza is the great example, but like let me say that, let's say, is there any like right pizza, wrong pizza? There's a good pizza and a wrong pizza. But do you define the pizza with the seafood as wrong pizza? Of course, there should be preferences. Like some people prefer the pepperoni pizza, some people probably prefer vegetarian pizza. But there's no such a thing as wrong pizza, right? Because it's so adapted to the culture days already. So it is kind of sometimes offensive to define what is wrong and what is right. Of course, there's a good pizza and there's horrible pizza. I mean, not a horrible pizza. There is no such a thing as horrible pizza. I hope. So it's all about the preference. Sashiko is the kind of same way. There's a good sashiko, bad sashiko, not a bad sashiko, good looking sashiko, not that good looking sashiko. But there's no such a thing as wrong or correct. I teach on the website or on the workshop what is the best way, what is the easy way to make a good sashiko. But that doesn't mean that what I'm doing in sashiko is the absolute answer. I just share the technique I learned from my family. That doesn't mean that it is perfectly fine. I mean, perfectly correct. So I want you to take it like a pizza. There's a good pizza and bad pizza. Also, delicious pizza, not that good pizza. I hope this analogy makes sense to you when you want to define what is the right sashiko and what is the wrong sashiko. I do have the website article about that, so I will put the link on this video. So if you have any concerns or like questions about that topic, please share the comment. I will come back with the Sashiko stitching live probably at nighttime, not Eastern daytime anymore. I think I can do that at night in the New York, so I hope I will see you around 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. in the Eastern Time on Wednesday, or I will let you know when will be the next time. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.